Welcome. My name is Dominique, and today I will be guiding you through a gentle prenatal yoga flow. For this yoga practice, we will use 2 yoga blocks, and we will also use either a yoga bolster or a pillow that resembles a yoga bolster. The intention of this practice is to help relieve stress and tension and to connect with the body and, of course, baby. We will get started in a hero's pose, so you're welcome to sit on your heels, or if you feel as though you need a little extra support, you can use one or both blocks beneath you, and I'll show you what that looks like. You would go ahead and place them long ways, either 1 or 2, and then sit back on the blocks. Integrity through the spine here, chin parallel to the earth. And to begin, we'll bring the left hand to the heart and right hand to baby. Then allow the eyes to close. And allow the breath to lengthen. As you breathe, allow the lungs to expand with the inhales and contract with the exhales. And we cultivate the mind-body connection with the awareness of how the breath feels in the body. And then perhaps you shift that awareness down to baby. And if you would like, you can even give baby a rub. A few more rounds of breath here to settle into the present moment and to cultivate the mind-body connection. You can give the body a quick scan if you would like, starting at the crown of the head, then moving all the way down to the feet. And then we'll move into some 360 breathing. So you can either keep the eyes closed or you can start to flutter them open. Your hands will come around your rib cage. So the idea of 360 breathing is to expand the breath in a 360-degree motion. So as you inhale, you'll think rib cage out to the sides, but also to the front and the back. So together we inhale, breathe in deep. Exhale, let that go. Again, inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it out. Keep with that 2 more times. Last one. Then you can release the hands on top of the thighs. Find a natural cadence with the breath. We'll do 1 more round just like that. So it's up to you if you would like to bring the hands back to the ribs, or you can keep the hands on top of the thighs. Then it's also up to you if you want to keep the eyes closed or if you would like to keep them open. So whenever you are ready, invite that 360 breath in with the inhale, expand. With the exhale, contract. Keep breathing. It's up to you whether you would like to inhale through the nose and out the mouth, if you would like the breath to stay in and out of the nose, whatever works best for you and your body today. Two more full rounds of 360 breath here. Last one. Then release, let that go. Find a natural cadence with the breath. Then we'll gently start to come off the blocks or the heels, however you were seated. And then face the front of the mat on all 4s, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We'll move through a few rounds of cat-cow. As you inhale, pull the chest through the biceps. Gaze goes up. Exhale, gently round through the back, gaze goes back towards the thighs. We do that again. Inhale, pull the chest through. So you want to think that the extension is coming from your bra strap line up. Then you'll release back into your cat stretch on the exhale. Keep moving through this at your own pace, your own cadence. And then if there's any other natural movement that feels good for you, such as wiggling side to side or moving into a barrel roll, a dancing lion, I invite you to do so. Give yourself a few moments to explore. No attachment or judgment to the positions you are or are not making. This practice is for you to connect, to calm. So find what it is that you need here. We have a few more just like this. Then eventually we release into our neutral tabletop, neutral back here. Then go ahead and extend your left foot back. Left ball of foot is on the earth and start to rock forward and back. Calf stretch here. You can even hold instead of rocking forward and back if you would like. Bringing a little bit of heat in. Then begin to find stillness. You'll spin your right toes off to the right side of the mat, left heel down onto the earth. Open up for a supported side plank, left hand up towards the ceiling, and then extend your left arm overhead as you press the blade of left foot into the mat. Find length all through left side of the body. As you inhale, see how much you can expand the left side of the rib cage. Then of course you can roll out the wrist here if you would like. Take another moment. And you can either stay in the stretch or lift your left hand up to the ceiling and lift your left foot off the mat. Finding stability and balance here. Flex through left foot, engage left glute. Then lower left foot down to the earth, cartwheel your left hand. Left knee comes to the mat. We'll grab our blocks. They'll be on the highest setting towards the front of the mat. Step your left foot through so you're in a low lunge with the hands supported by the blocks. Breathe here as you open through your right hip. Then begin to walk it back into a half split. You can lift the ball of the foot off the earth. So we'll flow forward and back. Go ahead and walk it forward. Bend your left knee. You can pull the chest through here. Exhale, walk back. We'll do that again. Inhale, walk forward. Keep the blocks moving with you. Exhale, walk back. One more time, forward and back. And then we'll hold in our half split. Then your choice, if you would like to stay static or if you would like to wiggle the hips left and right. One more round of breath here. Then walk the blocks forward, bend your front knee, tuck right toes, lift right knee. Blocks start to walk over to right side of mat, pivot right foot, and you'll find your way into a wide-legged forward fold to the right side of the mat. Go ahead and walk the blocks out and allow yourself to fold down. So imagine you're in a wide-legged down dog variation. See if you can push the hips up towards the ceiling. And one more full round of breath here. Then walk the blocks back in. Blocks will walk over towards the right leg as you bend through your right knee. Keep left leg straight. Then we walk them over to the left. Right leg straightens, left knee bends. We'll move back to the right again. Over to the left. Walk it back to the right and we pivot to frame the back of the mat. Blocks on either side of right foot. Lower left knee to the earth. Untuck left toes. And then begin to pull your chest through in your low lunge. When you're ready, on your exhale, shift back for a half split. Again, you can lift the ball of the foot here if you would like. Then inhale, walk the blocks forward, bend your right knee, pull the chest through. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, walk forward. Exhale, rock back. Last time before we hold in half split. So go ahead, bend your front knee, walk forward. Then exhale, rock back and hold. Again, you can stay static here. You can find a shift of the hips left and right. Continue to breathe. Then we'll shift forward, bend your right knee, blocks alongside the mat, hands come to the earth, right leg sweeps back. We're in a calf stretch. So you have the ball of your right foot on the mat and you can rock forward and back, or you can stay static, pressing through your right heel. Then we'll start to open up towards the right. So pivot your left leg, pivot your right foot, right hand up towards the ceiling. And then sweep your right hand overhead, stretch long through right side body. Right blade of foot is pressing into the mat. Find length and you can roll out your right wrist here if you would like. Option to stay here. You can move into a supported half moon, right hand to the ceiling, lift right leg. If right leg is lifted, flex through the foot, really engage all through your right leg. Lower right foot down, cartwheel right hand, right knee comes to the earth. We'll grab both of the blocks again. So just as I showed you at the beginning about sitting on the blocks, we're going to do something very similar to that, but this time the blocks will be long ways and we'll stack both of them one on top of each other. So we'll scooch those into the center of the mat, straddle the blocks, sit back onto the blocks, and then once you are on the blocks, you'll lean to one side, use a hand for support, plant left foot, lean to the other side, use your hand for support, plant right foot. So you're in a squat variation, seated on the blocks, integrity through the spine, feet are facing forward here. And then start to settle in, natural cadence with the breath to begin. And then if you would like, you can start to bring the 360 breathing back in. So again, with a 360 breath, we'll expand the rib cage out to the sides, front and back as you inhale. Exhale, release. You can imagine a balloon if you would like. Inhale, inflate. Exhale, release. 2 more times, just like that. Last one. Then you can let that go. Find a natural cadence with the breath. So the same way we came into the pose is the same way we'll come out. Go ahead and use your hands for support as you bring one shin down to the earth, then the other, and we'll prepare our final resting pose. So go ahead and remove the blocks from beneath you. If you are in your first or second trimester, you'll set up in Supta Konasana, and I'll show you what that looks like. If you already know what that is, go ahead and make your way right into it. If you are in your third trimester, you'll move into a side-laying Shavasana. If you're not sure what that looks like, then I will show you in just a moment. So if you're going into your Supta Konasana, you'll have your block set up like this, edge of the bolster on the mat or pillow if that's what you have. And then you'll bring your low back up to the bolster or pillow. Knees are bent, feet are planted. Grab onto the bolster or the earth as you roll back. And then you can either extend your legs out straight with arms alongside you, or you can bend at the knees and have the soles of the feet together. So that's for first and second trimester. If you are in your third trimester, you will set up in a side laying Shavasana. You can use either one block or both. You can either set the bolster or pillow up in the same way, or what I like to do is keep it a little bit lower. So I'll use only one block on the lowest setting. So there's a little bit of an angle of the bolster. Then with ease and care, you'll slowly lower yourself down onto your side, and then your top leg will rest on top of the bolster. Then it's your choice if you would like to extend the bottom leg long or keep a bend through the bottom leg. In whichever position you're in, go ahead and relax. You can give the body a quick scan again, starting from the crown of the head, moving down the face, the neck, the arms, the torso, the legs and the feet. Take inventory. And then we'll all bring our right hand to the belly. And if eyes aren't already closed, you can go ahead and close the eyes and start to bring awareness there, rubbing the belly, saying hello to baby. Expressing gratitude to your body for all the hard work it's doing to create baby. The woman's body is truly remarkable in creating life. So allow yourself to really sit here with that gratitude and amazement for all that you're doing. Have compassion for yourself. And perhaps that brings you peace. And then eventually you might want to fall into stillness with the hand just draped across the belly. Sending loving energy all through the body, not only to yourself, but to baby as well. Allowing yourself to fill up with joy, gratitude, and love. And if you would like, you can repeat those words back to yourself. Joy, gratitude, love. Allow yourself to embody those feelings. And we have just another few moments here. And if your eyes are closed, you can begin to flutter them open. If you are in the reclined position in Supta Konasana, you can go ahead and gently roll over with support. If you're already in a side laying position, you'll go ahead and use your hands and bring yourself up. Whichever position you are in, we all meet in either a simple seat or back on our blocks or bolster like we did at the beginning of the practice. Then once you arrive, we'll bring left hand to the heart and right hand either to the belly or to the earth, whichever is easiest for you. Close your eyes, bow your head, take a moment here and notice the shift of how you feel now versus the beginning of the practice. Express gratitude for the shift. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.